The Star Media sponsor of the week is the Laverne Area Community Foundation under the leadership of Executive Director Emily Crabtree. The foundation helps facilitate funds of nearly 50 nonprofit organizations in addition to 8 Rock County community funds. The monies to support these nonprofits and community funds comes from donors like you, so give where you live and make a difference not just now, but for future generations. Well, welcome to the Chamber Chatter.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for coming in here with me today. This is Heather. You've seen her before. I'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
So first off, this weekend, the Palace Theater's playing the movie How to Train Your Dragon. So Friday through Sunday, the movies are at 7 p.m. They're still in their summertime hours. Also, it's nice weather. I think it's supposed to rain on Sunday. I don't know about Friday. I'm not a meteorologist.
Yeah.
That would be cool, but I'm not. But Friday and Saturday looks like it's going to be sunny, so get out to the Vern Drive-In for How to Train Your Dragon as well.
It's a great movie. I saw it. Highly recommend.
I liked the animated ones.
Yeah,
so.
this one's good too.
All right. The gates open at 7:30, and the movie starts at around 9:30. They don't start it until it gets a little darker, so it just depends on what the day is doing for them. Also, so we're here for the main reason of Nutcracker Fest. We talked about this last week, but we'll talk about it again this week in more detail. It's Wednesday through Sunday, Wednesday through Saturday, sorry. So on Wednesday, July 9th, Take 16 is going to have a beer release, and I'll have Luke from Take 16. He's the brewmaster there. He'll be here next week to talk with us more about where the idea came from and how it started and a little bit about the beer itself. And then on Thursday, it's hot dog night. We'll have more information on that as well. That is 15,000 free hot dogs that will be given away, so a lot of hot dogs. Hopefully it's not super hot, but hopefully it's still nice weather. And then Friday, July 11th, is the Nutcracker Base Race and Sounds at the Mound with the food court opening at 4 p.m. at Redbird Field. So make sure you make some dinner plans down at Redbird Field. We'll have Blue Stem Bistro and Kumingo. Should be really good. I've had both. Awesome food. Beer garden to follow. And then on Saturday, which is our main reason Heather is here. So Saturday is the Duffy Half Marathon. And you've ran half marathons before.
I have run one, yes, and you have to train extensively. And my husband's actually signed up for this one, so he's in the process of training. So if you plan on running, I hope you're getting those miles in because you're going to need it.
Well, for those who didn't plan to run it, like myself, I don't plan to run it, but maybe I'll get the motivation to join in the half relay or the half marathon walk. So there is a walk option, which is kind of cool.
And there's one where you have to dress up, right?
Yes.
Is that one?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So I'm thinking about doing that, but I got to fine tune my costume. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet.
Yeah, so that's the Just for Nuts half relay, and that's all ages, and it's a half-mile individual or as a relay team. So are you going by yourself or the team?
I think I'll do it by myself.
All right. And you can have an unlimited number of participants. So there is a costume required for this one. So this one's going to be fun. Dress up in a costume. I think it's bonus points if it's Nutcracker themed. Yeah. There will be prizes for the winners of that relay and for best costume. So make sure your costume's looking good. All of the registrations end on July 11th at 6 p.m. And you can go online to his run sign up. You can Google it and it'll pop up, or you can go to the chamber page and it's in our chamber chatter. What's cool about this, though, is that we already have registers from 8 different states signed up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we have from Minnesota, obviously, California, Illinois, Missouri, North Carolina, North Dakota, Nebraska, and South Dakota. So maybe you'll meet some new people when you go down. I think there is a thing with runners. They try to get a half marathon or marathon in every state, and this one's just kind of different. It's kind of fun.
That's cool.
So I'm hoping that this is something we can do every year, and he can do every year. And all participants in the Nutcracker Half Marathon, half relay, half walk, and kids race will get a free T-shirt.
Very good.
Yeah. So and then the first finisher medal, the first 100 registrants will get that as well. So if you want a medal, cool little Nutcracker Half Marathon, make sure you sign up in time. But that's all I really have on it. Do you have any questions for it?
No, I just hope that the weather cooperates because when you're running a half marathon, you don't want it to be super hot. So
yeah, it's going to be hopefully not terrible. It does start at 6:30 a.m.
That helps.
Yep, and it will start and end at the city park.
Very good.
Well, thank you for being here today.
Yeah, no problem.
And that's all I have for the chamber chatter today. I'll follow through with the military minute. So, for our military minute today, by February 1st, 1916, the rifle company grew to 3 officers and 82 enlisted men. Sergeant Sandy grew up the unit to 6 officers and 125 enlisted men by February 1st of 1962. So they almost doubled in a year's time. And then during this period, the unit participated in searching for lost children. So in November of 1916, the Guard participated in one of their largest searches. The search was for 13-year-old Teddy Skipstead. Unfortunately, that search did not end well. They did find him. The Deputy Ole Hamann and Guardsmen Keith Luigi and Dale Shade did find him. It wasn't a happy ending, unfortunately. But the unit also helped in a capture of a man who went berserk while drunk and grappled a gun away from a police officer at the Rock County Jail. In April of 1962, this man held the sheriff and police officers at bay until he took sanctuary in the Catholic Church. So if you didn't know, the old jail building actually used to be where the Chamber of Commerce is. So he ran to the Catholic Church, and the saga continued for 6 hours, and the National Guard was called in to surround the church. When the man realized he could not escape, he did give up to the National Guardsmen, and nobody was injured in that standstill. But that's a little crazy for
that's
Laverne.
really crazy.
That's what I have for Military Minute.
Awesome.
Thank you.